This is class number 9. Thanks for being here. Someone's pounding on the door. I'm going to mute both of you just because noises come through and they become annoying. But that's fine. You can unmute yourself, please. Anytime you want to unmute yourself, if you have anything to talk about, I'm happy to talk to you anytime. Okay, let's go back to a downward facing dog when you're ready to. And then feel free to move your body any way you might like to move it. Bend the knees and pedal out the feet and go through any motions that you'd like to. Deep Ujjayi breath. Yeah. Okay, when the body's ready, let's bring the right knee forward for a pigeon posture. And then bring the hands by the hips or put blocks under your hands, because the idea here is going to be upright in the spine. Get as upright as possible. Good, Teresa. Exactly. Get up as tall as you can. Nice, Ari. That's beautiful. So what we're going to do is a vinyasa, inhaling up into a backward bend, a slight one, exhaling down to a forward bend, all the way forehead to the floor. So you're going to come right back up again, inhaling up and exhaling down. So I recommend leaving the hands back by the hips, so you can use the arms to augment the spine. Arms can help you to move up and down. That's fine. The idea would be to become as fluid as possible through the spine, as if you were rolling a beaded necklace up and down off of a tabletop. So match the motion to your breath. Make it as smooth as you can. See if the breath might get deeper through this process. Or whenever you'd like to, let's lie down forward and keep on breathing just that deeply. The other reason we were doing this was to establish this breath and carry the breath into the posture. Good. If you're dropping forward, good. Relax the hands, relax the arms, relax the jaw. We soften down into the floor. Keep Ujjayi breathing in effect. So we're breathing deeply and slowly. Good. Okay, let's inhale back up when you're ready to. And try it with a vertical spine. Take a big twist to the right. Bring the left hand on the right knee. You could bring the left hand outside that the right hand outside the left thigh behind you if you'd like to. So with each inhale, let's get taller. On the exhale, we can twist a little more deeply if you'd like. You can tuck your back toes under if you want to. You can lift your back knee if you want to. Nice, Dana. Whatever works. Good. Counter twist to your left anytime at all. Take your time with it. Move the body whenever you might like to move your body. Back into a downward dog. You can go through a vinyasa if you'd like to. A vinyasa would be chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Those are optional. Those are always optional. So, okay, we did the right leg. Let's do the left leg next. Bring the left knee forward when you're ready to. And then we're going to be going up and down again. So again, you might want blocks under your hands. Or it could be left hand on left thigh. Whatever works. Get really tall. Roll the upper arm bones way back. Take a deep inhale to lift the heart. And then we'll begin the process. It's like cat-cow breathing. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Nice, Teresa. Beautiful, Diana. Yep, nice, you guys. Use the arms as much as you'd like to. Using the arms might allow you to become a little more fluid in the spine. Keeping the spine fluid, very important. Keep on deepening the breath. Slow down the breath to slow down the motion if you would like to. But do keep matching the motion to the breath exactly. And then anytime at all that you feel evened out, feel free to lie down and forward and drop into a very deep breathing pigeon posture. To establish the breath. What we're really doing is getting those upper hamstrings ready for a type A sun salute. That'll be coming up next. So this really does loosen up the hamstrings nicely. Go in there with your breath. Soften it up as well as you can. I mean, the upper hamstrings, piriformis. Or come back up to a tall spine whenever you like and take a big twist to your left then. That could be a right hand on left knee. Good, Dana. Now straighten that right elbow, Dana, so you can really get up. Twist to your left. You could bring the left hand behind the back, all the way outside that right thigh even if you want to. With each inhale, let's get taller. On the exhale, we can twist even more deeply to the left. Yeah, back toes could tuck, back knee could lift. Do whatever you'd like to even things out for your body. Yeah, when you're ready, come back to a downward dog. I'm sorry, counter twist to the right first. My fault. Always nice to counter twist. And then when you're ready, go on back to a downward dog. There's vinyasa. Teresa, good. When you're ready, keeping the legs straight now, unless you need to bend the knees. Let's walk the feet forward into a forward bend. Walk out to the front of your mat. Nice, Ari. Good. Straighten the legs completely. Well, let's hold on to the big toes in Yogi Toe Lock. Teresa, you can go a little wider if you want to with your feet. Up to you. Yeah, get a good, comfortable stance. If you're holding the big toes, that's fine. If you're not, don't worry about it. You're not missing out on too much. Work the body into a Padangusthasana. Good, Ari. That's beautiful. Release the back of the neck if you'd like to. You can shake out the head, release the jaw. Good. Press down through the insides of the feet, inner heels, balls of feet, big toes pressing down into the floor. Then lift the arches, lift the quadriceps, lift your navel way up and in. At the same time, let the crown of the head plummet straight down, so the weight of your brain is serving the posture. Crown of the head dropping towards the feet. Good, you guys. Okay, let's release the grip on the big toes. Bring the balls of the feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the ceiling, all the way up, everybody. Exhale, swan dive to the floor. Type A. It's a type A sun salute. Inhale, look out to a flat back. I hardly ever do these. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhaling to an upward dog. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Good, hold. And breathe very, very deeply. Spread the toes out even wider. Engage the quadriceps very, very strongly. Keep your sit bones lifting way up high and the heels pressing down and back. Good, you guys. At the bottom of an exhalation, hop your feet forward or step. Inhale, look out to a flat back. Exhale, forward bending. Inhale, reach all the way up. And let's come to standing. Beautiful, you guys. Okay, moving on. I would recommend bringing the balls of the feet to touch. Then when you bend your knees for Utkatasana, you can really squeeze the knees in. That's good for your lower back. Inhale to Utkatasana. Squeeze the knees in, Ari, towards each other. Yes. Exhale, swan dive to the floor. Well done. Inhale, look out to a flat back. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhaling to an upward dog, rapid fire type C. Exhale back to a downward dog. Here they go. Step the right foot forward, then inhale to warrior one. Inhaling up. Beautiful, Diana. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale to reverse, front knee bending, back leg straightening. Exhale, chaturanga. You can do these any speed that you would like to, please. Inhaling, upward dog. You're all in sync, though. Exhale back to a downward dog. When the body's ready, step your left foot forward. Then inhale to warrior one. Good. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale to reverse warrior, front knee bending, back leg straightening. Exhale, chaturanga. Let's continue. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, down dog. So next one, right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Beautiful, you guys. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Anytime, any speed. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Good. When the body's ready, step your left foot forward. Then inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One more round. Step the right foot forward, then inhale to warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. That was good, Diana. Inhale to reverse. You hang in there with it. Exhale, chaturanga. Any speed is fine. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. When the body's ready, then step the left foot forward. Inhaling to warrior one. Good. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhaling, reversing. And exhaling, chaturanga. Good. Up dog, down dog, any speed. Let's take a little break in down dog. Take the sit bones way high up and back. Press the heels way far down and back. And okay, let's continue from here. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Good. Go to a deep warrior two. And let's hold there. Front knee bending. Back leg straightening. Thread your tailbone towards the left-hand side of your mat. Keep the kidneys lifting strongly. Good. Okay, let's straighten the right leg when you're ready to. And then move your body into a Trikonasana when you're ready. Take your time, Ari. That's okay. Inhaling to reach way far out. Good. Exhale into it. Try to roll your left shoulder right up over the right shoulder. Keep on breathing deeply and slowly. Good. This is Trikonasana. Nicely done, you guys. Hang out like that or take any variation that you would like on Trikonasana. You can extend through the top arm. You could even bind if you want to rebend the front knee and get a bind, feel free. Good, Teresa, if that works for you. Any variations? Very nice, you guys. Good, Ari. Stay on 2 feet. Or feel free to move out to the front foot, bound or unbound, into Ardha Chandrasana. Use any props that you'd like to. If you lose your balance, I think that's good. And so you keep on developing balance. Very nice. Take your time with it. Feel free to move your body whenever it needs to move. Take it through chaturanga, up dog, down dog, anytime. Good. When the body's ready, step your left foot forward. Then inhale to warrior one. Good. Go to a deep warrior two. Beautiful. Hold and breathe here. So Ari, turn your left toes a little to your left, please. There you go. Keep that foot from turning in. That's nice. Try to keep your left knee lined up right over your left ankle. Back leg straightening. Take as much space as you'd like between the feet. Tailbone moving towards the right-hand side of the mat. And then when you're ready, we'll straighten that left leg. So we can go to Trikonasana. Take your time doing it. Move your body when it's ready. Such nice toes, Diana. Good spaces between them. You can see this on Zoom. It's really cool. You can see the energy moving through the toes. It's little darting pixels. Take any variation that you'd like to. Nice, Teresa. Yeah, you can bind if you want to even, or extend through the top arm like Diana's doing. Any variation at all. Take your time with it. Or feel free to move out to your front foot anytime at all for a half moon. Just because you did on the first side doesn't mean you have to on the second. You back off if you need to. Keep on breathing deeply and slowly. Play with the balance. Beautiful, Diana. Good. Keep on going. Come on out whenever you'd like to, though. Anytime you like through Chaturanga. Upward dog and downward dog. So good. Let's step the right foot forward then. Inhale to warrior one. Good. Go to a deep warrior two. So this could be such a deep warrior two that we place the right hand outside the right foot, if you want to. Some people put the right elbow on the right thigh. That's fine. Could be right elbow to right thigh. Take the left arm up and over and out. So it's one long reach of energy. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Through the whole left side body. So from the outer edge of the left foot, we'll extend out the left fingertips and back again. Beautiful. You guys keep on rolling that left shoulder right up over the right one. Good, Dana. That was a good movement there. Right side of the heart is rolling upwards. Good. Anytime you're ready, bring both hands on the floor. Straighten the front leg completely. Your hands might leave the floor. That's okay. Good, Ari. Use those blocks. Yep. Engage the right quadricep strongly. Into a forward bend. Spread the right toes out nice and wide. Maybe that right pinky toe can move a little wider out. Use your fingers if you'd like to help with fingers. You can take any variation on this forward bend. Modification of Parsvattanasana. Stay like this if you'd like to. Or feel free to move your body to a standing split or warrior three. It's kind of a continuum there. So much so, I think you can actually do both at the same time, it looks like. Take your time with it. Let your body move whenever it needs to move, but no rush. Just when you get tired of being on one leg, you can move your body, of course. Okay, anytime you're ready to, step your left foot forward, then inhale to warrior one. Good. Open to a deep warrior two when you get there. Take as much space as you like between the feet. Keep the front knee bending. Good left foot, Ari. Yeah, keep that left knee lined up right over your left ankle. Good, Ari. In the left hand, potentially outside the left foot if you want to do that. Or put a block there. Or left elbow to left thigh. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Good, you guys. Yeah, straighten through the right elbow. Extend way out through the right fingertips. From the outer edge of that right foot. Spread the right toes out wide. Keep lifting the arch of that back foot. And breathing deeply. Very beautiful. Stay with this for as long as you want to, or take all that length from the right side body and translate it into a forward bend over that right leg. Too fast, Dana. Two legs. Two legs, Dana. So it's a Parsvattanasana first. I just didn't want you to be on one leg forever. You were jumping the gun there. That's okay. That would have been cruel of me to leave you in a standing split for, a minute and a half. It's too long. While breathing deeply and slowly, take any variation. You can change the stance if you want to. Or feel free to move your body to a standing split or warrior 3. Or maybe someplace between the two even. Well, in fact, really, most people are someplace between the two, whether they think they're doing one or the other. There are differences. We could talk about those sometime. I'm not going to pick nits during a class, but you can ask me anything you want to after class, anytime. Come back out whenever you'd like through chaturanga, up dog and down dog. Okay, a little change up here. Got to be a high lunge. Step the right foot forward, back heel lifting. Good move there, Diana. Yeah, keep the feet hip width apart. Back heel is up. Could be a little more up, Barry. There you go. And then really straighten that back leg. Good. Twist to the right when you're ready. Bring the left elbow outside the right knee. It could even be left shoulder towards the outside of that right knee. I'm like an old ballet teacher today. I'm eating dark chocolate and drinking coffee. Well, I teach. Why not? Why the hell not? 88% chocolate. Take any variation, including a bind, if you want it. You can transition with that bind to a seated twist if you want to, Teresa. Or you just bring the left knee outside the right foot. Keep the right foot right where it is. Good, you guys. Left knee goes outside the right foot. Have a seat. Sit tall, right knee's up. Twist to the right when you're ready. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Seated twist to the right. There, you can straighten that left leg. That's good. Good example. Thank you. With each inhale, get taller, literally. Keep lifting the base of your skull. On the exhale, you can twist a little more deeply. Very nice, you guys. Keep on breathing it. Deeply and slowly. Good. Counter twist to your left anytime at all. And come back out whenever you'd like to through a little vinyasa or just directly back to a downward dog. Now I'm going to put this chocolate out of reach. All dosed up. Okay, step the left foot forward to a high lunge. Back, yep, back heel is up. Set your feet comfortably, hip width apart. And then twist to your left whenever you want to. Go for it, anytime. It can be right elbow outside left knee. Maybe that right shoulder can actually make its way towards the outside of that left knee. Keep on breathing very deeply, very slowly here. Yeah, back leg really straightening. Take any variation that you'd like to. Go, Teresa. Keep on going. You got it. There it is. You can move to a seated twist anytime that you would like to. When it feels like time for you. Then go ahead. It'll be a seated twist to the left. Now the left knee is up. Right leg could be straight on the floor. That's fine. The one thing that's really important here, I think, is to get that left sit bone all the way down. Or pick the right sit bone up. So the really important thing would be to have a level pelvis. No tipping. And you can twist with a lot more impunity. A lot more stability in the lower back. Not a place we want to develop instability. That's beautiful. Keep on breathing deeply. On breathing slowly. Feel free to counter twist to the right anytime that you'd like. Yeah, come back to a down dog whenever you might like to, anytime at all, when the body's ready. Okay, let's bring the right knee forward for a pigeon. Again, but this time we're going to lie down forward and stay there. So you can, yeah, good, Ari. Move that right foot as much as you'd like to. Come lie down and forward and out whenever you'd like to. Into a forward bending pigeon. Essentially just dropping into the floor. The paradigm for this posture would be a puddle. Just pooling down, lengthening out. It's hard to broaden the posture, but you can think about it. Breathing deeply. Yeah, you can think about it. Probably better to feel it. Take your time with it, or take a big twist to the right again if you want to. This could be yet another twist if you want it. Up to you. Back toes could tuck then, back knee could lift. Or not, any variation at all. Trez, I'd recommend lifting your head so your neck is right in line with your spine. Exactly. So when you're in Trikonasana, your head doesn't fall off because the floor is not so nearby. It's the proximity that makes it happen. Maybe it's the attraction between the particles in the head and the particles in the floor. They're like, I don't know. Stay with pigeon for as long as you want to, or move to a double pigeon when you're ready. Right leg on top. That would mean sitting up. And then stacking the shins as well as you can. Right leg on top. And then taking any angle at all that you'd like to. You can lean to your left if you want to. You can twist, or you can go forward anytime at all. I'm breathing deeply and slowly. This is such a great posture to cultivate breath. By slowing down the breath, deepening the breath. Then we can process whatever might want to come up through the emotional body. Let it come. Stay with the breathing. Get a box of tissues if you need one. That's fine. Okay, you can stay in ankle to knee, or you can sit up and pick the right leg up like you're picking up a baby. Cradle it in your arms. You can straighten the left leg forward like that and Ari are doing. That'll make you more stable. We're going to attempt. Let's do compass. I'm sorry, let's do heron first. Take the right leg straight up first. Straight up in front. Use a strap if you'd like to. Or keep your knee bent. Ari, you can bend your knee. It's completely fine to have your right knee bending. Keep on getting taller as you go. Kidneys lifting. Base of skull lifting. Good. If you want to go to a compass, rebend the right knee. Put the right leg on like you're putting on a coat. Right knee goes behind the right shoulder. Tana, you remember this? We haven't done this for a while. And then the left hand goes over the top of the foot, Tana. left hand over the top of the right foot. You can, don't worry about it. We got a youngster in class, person in her 40s. Relative babe. Yep. She's doing compass for us. We don't have to do it. She's doing it for us. I don't do that anymore. Don't worry about it. It's no big loss. Come out of it any way that you'd like to. And we'll go to a left-legged pigeon by any means. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. When you graduate out of doing these postures, it's not a sad thing. It's like, oh, great. I don't have to do these postures anymore. When the body's ready, yeah, left knee forward. And then set that left foot carefully. Good variation, Ari. It's excellent. The pigeon first. Breathe deeply. Breathe slowly. Take your time with it. Or feel free to take a big twist to your left anytime you want to. Back toes could tuck, back knee could lift. You could lengthen right after the crown. Good, stay with pigeon for as long as you want to. Or feel free to move your body into a double pigeon. Left leg on top. That could be any time at all. Yeah, any variation, you can lean out to your right, or you can twist any way that you want to. Or eventually just soften down, right down through center anytime. There, see guys, let the head get really heavy when you drop forward. Looks very nice. Soften the arms, soften the shoulders, soften the hands even. Soften the jaw and the eyes. Good, stay with this for as long as you want to, or come sit up anytime you're ready with your left leg getting picked up like it's a baby. You can cradle it if you want to. Do what you can with it. Careful with the knee. You can straighten that right leg forward if you like, get a little more leverage. Go to a heron first. That'd be left leg straight up into the air. You could use a strap to extend the arms. Good, Ari. You're going to hold the big toe, or you can bring both hands to the foot, whatever works. We have all three variations going on. Very cool. Yeah. I see my wildcat walking in. Not Squeaky. She looks a lot like your cats. Your gray tabbies. Hang out with this, or go to a compass if that's what you want to do with that left leg. That'd be left knee behind the left shoulder, like you're putting on a coat. Left knee goes back here. Therese is showing you how. Go on, Therese. Good example. Now you're being an excellent example to future YouTubers. Very nice. Take your time with it. Bum breathing it. Beautiful, everybody. Very, very nice. Come back out of it whenever you'd like to. No rush. We'll come back out through when the body's ready. Chaturanga. Upward dog and downward dog. Okay, hop to sit, or sit any way you'd like to with your left leg forward. And then take the right heel outside the right hip to a half Virasana. And then spin the right leg open to the right. That's it, Diana. With each inhale, let's get taller. You might want padding under your left sit bone. Sit on whatever you need to, please. Padding, blankets, blocks, anything at all. Books would do. Swing that right knee as far back as it'll go, like you're opening a gate. And then feed your left hand under the right thigh. Left hand goes over the right ankle from below, palm facing down. That's it, Teresa. Drop that left shoulder inside the left knee. You could potentially move your right hand outside the left foot like Diana's doing already. That's beautiful, Diana. Diana, you can pull back with that left hand. So you're going to flex that left foot. The left heel can lift even. And Teresa, it looks like you can swing that right knee farther back if you want to. You could also get a little more on top of that right foot. Point the right foot so you're right on top of it. Other way. Exactly. Instead of flexing, pointing. It's better for the ankle. There you go. It would be basically the print you're making on the floor would be one long line, straight. It's beautiful, you guys. Left fingers keep on reaching farther and farther back. Right fingers keep on reaching farther and farther forward. And the breath keeps on filling the gap. Keep expanding the breath. You can stay with this twist, beautiful twist, as long as you want to. Or we'll go to a hurdler stretch if you'd like. Forward bending. Good, so you have options here. We can stay on the floor as we are, forward bending, or you can sit up tall and do a second heron. You'd want to swing that right knee forward. You're doing the right thing, Diana. Your right knee comes forward. Now you might want padding under that left sit bone, Diana, so you get your pelvis level. Whatever you need, you'll figure it out. Sit tall. Take the left leg up if you want to then. Or you can go back to your forward bend. It's 6 of one or half dozen of the other. It's either torso to leg or leg towards torso. You pick it. Good. So Diana, Teresa, feel free, and Ari, if you want to join them, feel free. You can go to a half lotus if you want with your left heel towards the right hip. Be careful. That's a high half lotus. Sit tall and twist to the left. That's it, Diana. Bring your left hand behind your back, Teresa. Hold on to your left big toe. You can do it. There it is. With each inhale, get taller. Breathing deeply. Keep the right sit bone dropping down and the left knee dropping down. So what's near the ground is going to get more and more fundamental here. And then what's up in the air, by breathing more deeply, create a little more ethereal quality up high to the heart, to the base of your skull. Beautiful, you guys. Counter twist to your left anytime at all. Take your time with it. Good. Come on back to a down dog anytime you'd like to. Straighten out the knees, realign the knees. That might be the best part for the knees in between. We'll do it again after side B. Keep on breathing deeply and slowly. When you're ready, come to sit with your right leg forward. And now the left heel is going to be outside the left hip. You want to really point that left foot, so you're right on top of the left foot. With each inhale, let's get up a little taller. On the exhale, we can twist a little more deeply to the left. So as you twist, then swing that left knee farther and farther back. Get right on top of that foot now, Teresa. It's getting there. There it goes. There it goes. Yeah, bring the right hand under your left thigh. Right hand goes over that left ankle from below. Drop your right shoulder inside the right knee. Maybe the left hand is going to make a connection outside that right foot. Maybe so, or maybe not. Not a big deal. There are other ways to make that connection. Not a big deal. I'm breathing deeply. Keep on slowing down the breath. Keep on breathing deeply into expanding that left side body. Left quadratus lumborum. That left rib cage can really move here too. That's beautiful, you guys. Very nice. Stay with that twist for as long as you want to. It's a Parviti triangle, Ekapada Paschimottanasana, or a forward bend, which is that whole thing without the Parviti. That forward bend, we could simply call that a hurdler stretch if you want to. You can stay with that forward bend, especially if you don't feel like doing those herons and weirdo postures. Or you can sit tall. You know what to do, Diana. Maybe put padding under that right sit bone, though. Get the pelvis leveled up again. With each inhale, let's get taller. And on the exhale, yep, could potentially draw the left shin towards the chin. Good form there, Teresa. It's a very nice image that you're making on the screen. You can see it very clearly. Keep the kidneys lifting. Keep the base of your skull lifting. That's a heron. You could move your body, your right leg into a half lotus configuration. That'd be right heel up towards the left hip. And try to drop that right knee down. It doesn't really want to go all the way down, but bit by bit, let it get heavier. Twist to the right, Teresa. You too, Diana. You could bring the right hand behind the back, get a bind on that right big toe. With each inhale, let's get taller. On the exhale, we can twist a little more deeply to the right. That's beautiful, you guys. Come back out of it whenever you'd like to. No rush, though. We'll come back out when the body is ready. Yeah, counter twisting. Nice, Teresa. Do whatever you need to do, please. And then when your body's ready, bring your feet forward. You can hop the feet or step the feet forward. Either way is perfectly good. Come stand on the hands if you can. Ari, you can sit. I think you were going to straighten your legs forward, Ari. You can do that if you want to. Same posture, sitting, Paschimottanasana, standing, Padahastasana. Standing on the hands even. Go for it, Diana. You can curl your toes up inside the wrists. Keep the legs really straightening. Quadriceps engaging. Sit bones lifting. Uddiyana Bandha lifting. Up and in. And the crown of the head is dropping straight down. Let it drop. Stay with this for as long as you want to. Nice, Teresa. Or change it up. You can flip the hands like Teresa's doing there. Any variations, feel free to play with. On Padahastasana, or feel free, now we're inverting already. You're inverting when your hips are higher than your head. That's a nice inversion everybody is doing already. Feel free to go to a handstand if you want to, or a forearm stand, or a headstand if you like doing that. Or put your legs up the wall, and we'll take a little rest that way. The lower back flat on the floor. Nice, Ari. Diana's got a live-in yoga teacher there, helping her out. Therese, you invert any way you'd like to today. If I can advise you, let me know. Otherwise, we're just going to give it, let's say we'll give it 2 more minutes. That's a long time, actually. Starting now. I do time these things. So breathe deeply into your inversions. Breathe slowly. Feel free to rest anytime you need to. Diana, that's beautiful. Any angle. Because we're going to actually head to a straddle. Once we're done with inversions, we'll be doing that, what you're doing right now. So this will be a very nice warm-up for you. Such a beautiful day. You're in Vermont, southern Vermont, on October 8th. It's my second child's 21st birthday today. Time flies. Nice, Ari. Ari, take a rest or do one more if you'd like to. Up to you. Maybe that was enough. That was great, Ari. That was very beautiful what you did. Yeah, we can come out of this inversion whenever you'd like to and come stand in a straddle, forward bend, when you're ready to. Good, Therese. Go right down through center. Straddle into it. Take your time. Any variation on a symmetrical pose. And then after a little while, we'll twist together if you want to twist. Yeah, keep the quadriceps engaging, sit bones lifting. And again, the crown of the head is dropping straight down. Spine can actually lengthen out in the posture. If your head actually ever reached the floor, you could bring your feet closer in. Get the spine a little more room to grow. Good, Diana. If you want to twist to the right, then bring your left hand to the right ankle. And reach the right arm straight up. So try to roll that right shoulder right up over the left one. Or hug that right leg, straighten that right leg, Ari, you can do it. Yeah. Hug that right leg like you're hugging a tree. Good job, Ari. They make me do that in physical therapy. That's my yoga now. Rehabbing my old Ashtanga knee. Thanks to those Ashtanga teachers. Okay, hang out like this or take a standing compass. It could be right shoulder inside the right knee. That's it, Diana. Diana's showing us what to do if you wanted to get that twisted. It's a deep twist. That's beautiful, Diana. Take your time with this, or twist to your left whenever you want to. That'd be right hand to left ankle. Roll that left shoulder right up over the right one. So we can call this variation A if you want to, variation 1. Second one would be hugging that right leg like you're hugging a tree. You know, we talk about tree hugging, but how often do we actually do it? Well, I do all sorts of things for my trees. Take your time with this. Or follow Diana into a standing compass. That would be left hand to right thigh, more or less. And then see how her right hand is moving outside that left foot. Good, Diana. It's beautiful. And the color of your shirt, Diana, is very close to the phthalocyaning blue that I think you can see during stages of samadhi. Colors become apparent that are not ordinarily apparent. You just see them. It's a great color. Take your time with it. That phthalocyaning blue, it's like Ari knows what that is. It's like a peacock blue. He's a painter. Yeah, come to center. And then go wide when you're ready to, out through a standing straddle forward bend. Good. So Samokhanasana is a broadening posture if you'd like it to be. You let the feet slide farther and farther out, very slowly, bit by bit. It's like a side split, Teresa. A side split. Yeah, exactly. Only go so far as you're comfortable. Keep the sensation out of the knees. Oh, your rabbit just jumped in. Jasper. Look at that. He must have practiced with you. You attracted him with your yoga practice. That's lovely. It's good. Take your time, Diana. You can sit whenever you want to. That's awfully low. That's great. Sit down. We're going to take a straddle split. You can take any angle that you would like to. We'll give it time. So Diana and Ari, you practice any way you want to. Ari, you okay? Careful with it. Yeah, careful with those legs. Sit on padding if you'd like to. Yeah. My cats bring mice into the house, and it's gotten to the point now where if I just sit quietly, the mouse will come to me, and I'll just get it in the Tupperware and bring it outside. They know that I'm the mouse chauffeur. I escort the mice back to the outdoors. Poor mice. Such a bad habit those cats have. Jasper's was standing up on his hind legs very nicely. He's right behind. He's over your right shoulder. He's not bothering you, is he? Good. Let's give it one more minute. This is a good posture to hold, I think. But on the other hand, if your hamstrings have had it at any point, Ari, that looks excellent, by the way, with the hamstrings. You can bend your knees anytime you need to. Ari, his face is showing that his hamstrings have had enough. I see you, Ari. I feel it. I feel your pain. It's intense. You can bend your knees anytime and go to a Baddha Konasana or a Tara Asana if you want to. Teresa, you can stay in that if you want to. So that long hold in Upavista, it's optional. Take any other variation. On breathing, excuse me, deeply and slowly. Beautiful, you guys. We'll come out of it whenever you want to. We're going to come out of it by going to a wide-legged child. I call it a wide child, but it sounds like a wild child. You can do a wild child if you want to. Wild child, I would say, is big toes touching and knees about mat width apart. So you sit back on the heels, if possible. Sit on padding if you'd like to. And then drop the heart down between the knees towards the floor. Big toes touch. Good, Teresa. Turn your face sideways if you'd like to. You want to have your neck comfortable. If it's more comfortable looking sideways, then look sideways. Keep the heart dropping down. If you had a very large rabbit, you could put it right behind your heart, right on your spine. That would function like a sandbag. If you have a sandbag, you could put that on your spine. Keep on breathing deeply and slowly. So this is intended to be a backward bend for the upper spine, especially right around the heart. Stay with this, or when you're ready, slide forward, straighten out the legs, and move the body into Shalabhasana. It'll be a locust or a grasshopper. So good. Teresa, interlace the fingers. Go on, Ari. Any variation. Fingers do not have to interlace. You could press the palms down. You could interlace your fingers behind your head. Lift your elbows. You take any variation you want. Diana, let's see those wrists get together. Squeeze the heels of your hands together, Diana. Good. Now straighten the elbows. Straighten through the elbows. Keep on going. Go, Diana. Now make your left wrist even stronger. Even it out. Left wrist stronger. Squeeze the heels together. Okay, give it a rest. I'm sorry, Diana. We're done. Let it go. Maybe your shoulders are saying, thanks, I needed that. Maybe they're not. They're not. Too bad. Second time. Switch the fingering if you'd like to. Jasper's coming to hang out with you, Teresa. He wants to sniff your toes. He's so cute. What's cuter than a rabbit? I don't know. Good. Give it a rest whenever you'd like. And then bend your knees. Go to a Dhanurasana, a bow. Fly up when you're ready. Any variation on bow. Activate your legs. See if by activating your legs, straightening the legs, you can lift the heart. Or you can rock and roll with your breath. Whatever works. Or rest whenever you'd like to. Turn the face any direction and let it go. Okay, when the body's ready, second bow. You always want to say second fiddle. Why not? I don't know. You can have co-fiddles. Why not? Go on up when you're ready. Straighten the legs, activate the legs, flexing or pointing the feet, either way. Rest whenever you'd like to. And let it go. Good, you guys. Let's, when you're ready, move on back. Well, actually, let's get up to a sphinx first. Put the elbows right under your shoulders. Elbows want to be shoulder width apart. Hands want to be shoulder width apart. Elbows right under the shoulders. Okay, we're going to attempt Bakasana. Bend the right knee. Take the right heel with your right hand. Take the right heel outside the right hip if you can. Go that direction. There are fancy variations. Some people get up off that left elbow, almost like they're doing an up dog, a one-handed up dog if you wanted to. You could do that, Teresa. Press down into your left wrist and take your left arm straighter. Yeah, that's another way of doing it, if that's more effective for you. Do it the way you like best, Teresa. You have options. The rest of us just struggle with overwhelming that right leg. Take your time with this. Or release that leg and change legs whenever you want to. We'll go to the other side. So the left arm is going to come in very strongly. And the right leg, I'm sorry, left leg, we just want to surrender. Let it go. Good, Teresa. That evens things out. Let it go whenever you're ready to, unless you want to do both legs at the same time. That's optional, and you could try that if you want to. That's a very tricky thing. It'd be a matter, Teresa, of both hands moving forward at the same time, both fingers moving forward. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Fly just flew into my ear. And he said, all right, take your time. Come out of it whenever you want to. We'll go back to a down dog when you're ready to transition. Okay, let's go to a low lunge. Right foot forward, back knee down. So this is going to head towards, bit by bit, it's going to head towards crescent moon. So go to a deep lunge, make it so your front shin is completely vertical. And then really drop down through the front of your left thigh. That's dropping towards the floor. Good, you guys. Press the shoulders back. And then if you want to, you can fly the arms up, back. You want to keep the ears right alongside the arms. Or you could interlace the fingers behind the head. Krishnamacharya, he was a big fan of this one. I think this was his favorite variation. Warrior One, too. Or interlacing the fingers behind the back. Rolling the upper arm bones back. Keep the front of that left thigh dropping down. Good, you guys. You have an option to stay like this or go to Hanuman, right leg forward. Right heel sliding right out in front. Put a block under that front leg if you want to. Or padding of any kind. Good, Diana. Get up really tall. Hands come back. As far back as they want to come. You can twist to the right if you want to. Back toes could tuck, back knee could lift. If you want it to. Just going to move energy to the front of that left hip. That's beautiful, everybody. Very nice, Ari. You look very calm. While your body's breaking in half, you're doing a great job of remaining calm while the body breaks in half. Good job, Ari. Very beautiful. Take your time with it. Any variation. Or when you've had enough, you come back out of it. Maybe you'll have a white rabbit come and tell you that you had enough time in that posture. It's time to change, move on now. When you're ready, it'll be left foot forward. We're going to start in the low lunge. No rush. And we're going to start to move energy to the front of that right hip. So that might be a little tighter, that hip. It looks a little tighter on Ari and Diana. So take your time dropping the front of that right thigh down towards the floor. Keep on breathing very, very deeply. Very, very slowly. Keep on pressing the shoulders back in relation to that front knee. The upper arm bones are traveling back. Breathing deeply and slowly. You can fly the arms up if you want to anytime. You want the ears alongside the arms. Nice one, Dana. And you lift the heart even higher, drop your head back into your hands. Drop the elbows back. Just like a day at the beach. Nice. In fact, Hanuman is an excellent beach posture. So that being said, if you want to do Hanuman, slide the left heel forward. Or go to the beach. I've done this posture on the beach so many times. It's kind of ideal because you can bring the sand right up under your thigh and support the posture. There's no level ground at the beach. It's all variable. Good. Go to Hanuman when you're ready. Left heel forward. Left heel sliding out in front. Good, Dana. Yeah, twist to your left if you want to, or do whatever you need to, please, to even things out for your body. Wow, getting down there, Dana. Getting way down. Get down, get down. Oh, you don't like that kind of music? I'll stop. Come out of it whenever you'd like to. Good song, though. Jungle Boogie. All right. We're going to move to half wheel or wheel. If for some reason you want to get deeper into the hip, you can go to Ninja Death. Go to a couch or a wall and repeat. Ninja Death is just a deeper version of Hanuman. So if you want to go deeper into that, you can. Doesn't matter. We're going to backward bend for the next 4 or 5 minutes. Any way you want to do it. Could be a half wheel. Therese, you can go to a wheel anytime you want to, if you want to. Ariandana, that's beautiful. Take your time with it. That's a great place to retain the flexibility. It's actually pretty easy to retain flexibility there. I've kept a lot of it without doing these postures that much anymore. I was surprised them in physical therapy. They take that my right knee way back or my left knee way back, and it just keeps on going and going and going and going and going. I'm like, well, I'm not done yet. It's going to keep on going. This is beautiful. Teresa, go to wheels if you want to do wheels today, but if you don't want to, that's okay. Depends how you feel. Good, Teresa. Diana, keep on breathing deeply. Keep on breathing slowly. Turn the right toes in, Teresa. And both toes, Diana. Now your left toes more, Diana. That's okay. Give it a rest when you need to. Is your lower back okay, Diana? Rest when you'd like to. If you have more backward bends in your body and they want to come out, good. Stop counting them if you want. You can just do them. If I can advise anybody in any kind of backward bend, please let me know. I'd be happy to. Squeeze those wrists together, Dad. Squeeze them in again. Now walk the shoulders in towards each other, closer in. That's it, towards center. Keep the wrists together, straighten through the elbows. And then when you're ready to, Diana, you just lie right down onto the hands. Straighten out the legs. Woo! Good job, Diana. That really keeps the shoulders happy. That could be, you could focus on that for your backward bending if you want. That makes the body happy. Teresa, go on, do your wheels. Keep on breathing them. Breathe deeply, breathe slowly. Stay with that breath, Teresa. Please rest whenever you need to. Come back up whenever you can. If you're still actively backward bending. Ari, that's beautiful what you're doing there. Or anytime you feel like twisting, if you're done backward bending, you can twist. This is up to you. I just never want to curtail anybody else's backward bending because it has to do with your happiness, I think. Boy, I hated trigonometry, but I kind of think in terms of trigonometry when it comes to doing wheels, because I think the function of backward bending is happiness. That's the function of it. Good, take your time with it. It's a vacation. Good, Teresa, Diana, twist as many times as you want to. Any technique, any style, any posture. Bent knees, straight legs, you name it. Release that lower back. Keep on breathing deeply and slowly. Yes, you guys, whatever you want to transition, we can transition towards shoulder stand, but there's not a rush on this. If there's anything you'd want to do in between, please feel free to do that. Could be anything. Check in with your body. Fancy debut, Therese. Very fancy. Yeah, if you don't want to do shoulder stand, you can put your legs up the wall instead. That'd be a softer inversion. That's fine. Closing the book on number 9. You can hold shoulder stand for as long as you'd like to. We'll give it another couple of minutes at least. Take any variations that you'd like to. They have a tendency to prolong shoulder stand, so I think the more variations, the better. They help you to pass time there. I like those one-legged plows, Teresa, or you could do a two-legged plow anytime at all that you want to. Take your time, Diana. You have plenty of time. Everybody does. Or move through your counter poses at any rate. And then once you're ready for Shavasana, we'll start moving that direction. Not a rush. But when you feel ready, get comfortable. This could involve extra clothing or props of any kind. Yeah, counter poses, take your time. And then whenever your body's ready for it, we'll start moving into our final relaxation, which is also going to be meditation. I mean, Shavasana really is meditation. It's meditation if you're practicing. You practice by placing your attention on something that you perceive. Could be your breath. Could be the heartbeat. Could be anything you hear, bird song, you name it. Could be your refrigerator. I meditate to my refrigerator all the time. And every time you catch the mind creating thoughts, you will. Good. Catch the mind. And steer your attention right back to where it was every time. And that's how we practice. Let's give it 10 minutes from now. So I'm going to wake you up in 10 minutes. You can continue to meditate if you want to. And start now. Thank you very much. I'm going to mute my mic for the next 10 minutes. Have a good one. Thank you. Well, okay, Ari, Dana, if you're comfortable, feel free to stay as you are. Flatten your backs, completely fine if you do. Keep on meditating if you like. If you want to sit up, then come sit up. And we'll finish up either way. Hmm. Yeah, thank you very much. Any questions, feel free to email me or talk to me over Zoom or whatever. Thank you very much.